my gosh, oh my gosh, and oh my guys, I don't know what's happening anymore, but something most definitely is. Why? Because today we just got confirmed, and this is ridiculous, guys. How? I'm absolutely mind blown. There seems to be most definitely some type of black swan looming that most people cannot see, but we'll most definitely be ahead of the curve. Listen to this. Unverified claims Biden's health on Air Force One. Supposedly breaking unconfirmed reports now indicate Joe Biden may have had a medical emergency on Air Force One. The story is developing, guys. Now, I don't know if this is 100% true, though I literally just created a video a few hours ago, and I'm pretty sure you guys already watched it. What did we talk about within this video, guys? The Black Swan comes out to today, Black Swan 7.5, right? Today, 7.5. Mr. Poole literally did say Joe Biden right here, guys, on 7.5 as well, right? Again, some type of black swan is looming, is brewing upon, and it's about to erupt, guys. What will it be? Well, he comes out with, let me say this clearly, as clearly as I can. I'm the sitting president of the United States. I'm the nominee of the Democratic Party, and I'm staying in the race, right? Well, is he going to be? Is he not? Donald Trump could spark a Bitcoin rally in the second half of the year if elected president, Financial Times reports, right? So we need Donald Pump to come into play instead of JB, folks, if we want to see higher prices. Though I think we will. Now, here's the game plan, okay? Crypto BitLord comes about and says, I'm here to warn you of the next 2020 style event. And he warned everyone about that event, guys. But though people didn't believe him. Now he's telling us again, get ready. Right? Really? So that's most definitely interesting, guys. So how do we know something is brewing? It's because breaking, Jeff Bezos plans to sell 25 million shares of Amazon worth $4 billion. What is that? What is that? Wait, Jeff Bezos already sold like $8 billion worth of Amazon shares, of his own shares, guys, right? That now we want to add another $4 billion. I think totally it comes about to over $10 billion, guys, right? I don't remember how much he sold beforehand, but I know a couple months back, earlier this year, he was on a selling spree. But he's doing it again soon, it seems as, right? Now, what happened in 1929 again? I forget. Guys, maybe the collapse happened soon. I don't know, right? Maybe the collapse happened soon. Listen to this. So, please like today's video. Let's try to get ahead of the curve. This isn't financial advice, but it seems like the signs that are showing and flashing right now are absolutely telling us a warning, right? A foreshadowing. Insanity is an understatement. Weight of the top 10 stocks in the S&P 500 has spiked to 34%-ish, the most in the entire history. At the same time, the weight of the largest stock of the S&P 500 relative to the 75th percentile stock is 770x, guys. This is even bigger than the 1920s. What did we talk about? But here's my game plan. Well, let me say this first. The last time this has happened was right here in 1928, right before the Great Depression, basically, right? Then it collapsed. I think what's going to happen here is the black swan enters, but it goes higher to uncharted, like, I don't even know, guys, right? Ridiculously higher. Then we may see the collapse, right? I mean, they could tie it in right now. I mean, the charts totally are showing. Yeah, you may want to prepare because this is the SPX, the S&P 500. Can it avoid a crash this time? Now remember, guys, that if stocks die, then what do you think is going to happen to cryptos? This is why I'm still hoping there is a chance that we have alt season before this doomsday prophecy becomes fulfilled, right? There still is a chance. Will it happen? Nobody knows. I'm hoping for them to pump our bags before it does occur, though. In the last 4 instances, when the percentage yield curve inversion has gone above 70%, guys, over here, and then back to 50%, we saw massive drawdowns for the index. We are not there yet, right? Oh, interesting. So when we went above this level, guys, which is above 70%. Okay, and then when it went back down to 50% to this level, okay, we saw massive drawdowns for the index. It happened right here, and right here, right? Look at all these percents, guys. This was in 2020 as well. Interesting, right? So we're not at that point yet, as you guys can see, but maybe sooner rather than later we will be, right? But there 100% is something brewing behind the scenes because of this chart. The unemployment data came out today, I'm pretty sure, from Game of Trades. This is an ominous sign. The unemployment rate has moved above its 36-month moving average. Such a development has happened 10 prior times since 1952. Every single time it ended in a recession. This time is not different at all. Why? This is the 36 SMA, guys. Okay, the 36 SMA. What do we see here? Every time, oh my god, please pump our bags. I do not want to be holding any cryptos except XRP during a recession, just because XRP is a hedge of the collapse, right? So I'm only comfortable with holding XRP, nothing else. Please, market makers, what else do they want me to do? I'm literally begging for them to create new highs before new heights we have never seen before this thing appears. What? Every time the unemployment rate went above the 36-month SMA, what has happened? A recession. A recession right here. 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 And here. And there. What just happened now? Exactly. We just went above it. Why? No one else will call like us, guys. Because Justin, the unemployment rate has ticked up to 4.1%, going over 4% for the first time since November 2021. It went higher, guys. The unemployment rate. What did we talk about? No one else called it. We literally did. This chart is the unemployment rates, guys. Let me go into the 6-month the 6-month chart. Right now, what's happening, folks? Let me tell you what's happening. You guys can see how the chart, or this quote-unquote stock, let's just call it, right? It went lower. The rate went lower, guys. Created the low, right? A lower low. But then on the indicator that I use, the indicator is going higher, guys, right? Which means this is a bullish divergence on what? The 6-monthly chart. Do you guys know what that means? You guys should know. It means it's literally about to do this, guys. Become an explosion, right? Become a volcano, basically. Yeah. And I knew this was gonna happen like 6 months ago, guys, right? Since like last year, basically. So it's not surprising to me, but I'm just hoping they pump our bags before anything disastrous occurs. From Benjamin Cohen. The divergence of Bitcoin and the S&P 500 is something we also saw in 2019, right? And basically, what happened previously, guys? Okay, so the candlesticks, this right here, guys, it's Bitcoin, right? The orange line is the stock market, the S&P, the SPX. Now, when Bitcoin was rising, right, stocks then followed thereafter. Okay, while stocks were going higher and higher and higher, or the SPX, the stock market, Bitcoin was going down and down and down, right? There's some type of divergence forming. One of them was lying. The same thing is happening right now, right? Bitcoin is going lower and lower and lower, but the stock market is rising, rising, rising. So who is lying here? Is it Bitcoin? Right? Is that going to be a fake out when you pump? Or is it the stock market that's going to be a fake out for the bulls and then dump? Last time it happened was 2020. Exactly, the black swan, guys. What does that mean? What's upcoming? I don't know, guys. This is crazy. Don't worry, people. The German government only has 41k Bitcoin left to market dump. Okay, 41k, guys. That's ridiculous. The first 7k only dropped the market by like 18%, so the pain should probably stop before Bitcoin gets below 10k, probably. And then, of course, there's a United States government, like hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin, guys. Yeah. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm not here to FUD, guys. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew the Mount Gox was about to get reactivated right around the Black Swan event, and it seems like it's brewing. But can they pump XRP, please, to $1 to $2? That's all. If they're not gonna pump anything else, please just pump XRP. Now XRP has a trump card here. It's the SEC case. Exactly. Mount Gox dump FUD from Ash Crypto. Mt. Gox will start the repayments of 141,000 Bitcoin this month. The market is dumping as people are thinking Bitcoin might hit 45k or even 40k. Let's clarify the FUD about Mt. Gox dump. Now, the distribution of Bitcoin will happen in 3 phases. Early payment, July to August, that's what's scary. And then we have final creditors, final payment years later. Now, the early payment, which is happening now, will be 71k Bitcoin, guys. 71k? The German government has 41k. Though we know all of them wouldn't be dumped on the market, right? Because there are different investors. Now, they already are up 100x, guys, right? So most will probably sell. Maybe some will, I don't know. Some will exchange for altcoins to even make more money, right? Let's assume 50% of the coins will be sold. That's like selling $2.1 billion. Though we do know that there needs to be buyers on the other side, guys, right? Such as the ETF inflows or other whales buying. And he says 44 to 52k will be the bottom unless there's a actual Black Swan event that could push Bitcoin below that. Honestly, if it goes to 44k, why wouldn't it just go to 31k, guys? Right, because that's market structure. So yeah, there is that. Not to mention from Zero Hedge, the clubs are always the most leading indicator of all, guys. Right, so supposedly this is falling, and every time it has, it was like a leading indicator to some type of recession, I think. Right, when it does collapse, it seems like this led the last 2 recessions. Interesting. Job openings have been rapidly declining as well. Such sharp drops have only occurred 3 times since 2020, guys. .com bubble, financial crisis, and the 2020 events. Right? Look at that. It's happening literally right now, guys. What does that mean? A recession isn't coming. What will they use? Nobody knows. A Black Swan event. Exactly. Please let them pump it. If they don't, then I don't know what to say. Please go to them before I know what's upcoming. Not financial advice. No, I don't. But not financial advice and not financial advice. Let's go. What is this? What face me says? See ya. Let us prepare.